I'm Shadiya. I'm from Kerala, currently based in Kerala itself. I studied my bachelor's in painting from Government College of Fine Arts, Thrissur, Kerala in 2023. And I recently completed my master's in printmaking from Sarojini Naidu School of Arts and Communication, University of Hyderabad in 2025. For me, humans, uh, how I compare humans as a memory makers because they constantly try to hold on to things which are passing by or whatever is losing from them. They try to hold on to it. So I want to show this into my works as a uh, in between stage of absence and presence. Like if it's absent, it's not actually completely absence. It's something is present there. If we think about somebody or think about some incident, some presence of that particular moment will come to us. So for me, absence is also like a presence of an moment, something like that. So I try to keep that balance of absence and presence in my works. That's why I prefer to use memory makers, that word, in my practice. Limestone, if you see in a sense of solid state, like my works can be seen like something solid that carries something fragile on top of it. On the other sense, for me, limestone is very fragile, like how I choose my other material, like ephemeral and fragile. It's like it can be break if we will not handle it with care. And limestone also, it's very sensitive. On the other hand, like gravestone also, it's like uh, somebody for the absence of somebody, it's also like give a sometimes it act as a permanent, like permanent presence, or sometimes it cannot be like absence. During starting of my practice, I used to collect uh, dried plants and all just as a part of study. Like I will observe and I will draw from it. But later on, I started resembling. I was able to connect myself into it, because those kind of plants were like they can adapt any situation, and the same time it carried two meaning, like it is very vulnerable at a time and it is very strong at a time, like they are protecting themselves. So I was able to connect myself, my character into it. So I keep on holding on to it in my practice. My works invites people only for slow looking and contemplation, like because it takes time to read, because my works are not mostly like very direct. It won't give the viewer like the meaning of what I have made directly. So it will take time to read and to make a connection with the viewer and the work. So while taking the time, they can go through their own experience and personal narratives. From that, they can relate for a certain extent. My material comes like collecting ephemeral and fragile materials first. But I'm not like, I like to work with very soft, like fragile material like tissue paper, but I also worked in metal also. So it's like the dealing of the material will be different. Mm, The thing is like how I deal with the tissue paper, it will be same like kind of sort of soft approach to the metal also. Like my character will be remain there. So I prefer like very prone to break things, dried, planned objects that can relate to me and my character.